Have you ever looked in the mirror and realized this version of you can't go on? Not because life demands it, but because something deep within whispers, "This isn't who I'm meant to be." There's a version of you that's been stalling, hiding, scrolling through distractions, begging for ease, and that version has to die. Not someday, now. This isn't poetic, it's practical. That scattered, soft part of you, the one always negotiating between fear and fleeting comfort, is the reason you feel stuck. It's the version that hits snooze, avoids discomfort, shrinks from confrontation, and never steps fully into purpose. If Marcus Aurelius stood before you now, the Stoic philosopher emperor himself, he'd tell you plainly, kill that man, without hesitation, without apology. To the Stoics, weakness wasn't a personality trait, it was a spiritual disease. Left untreated, it infects everything. Your choices, your dreams, your soul. Marcus didn't write meditations to sound wise or look noble in a toga. He wrote to survive, to lead armies, to bury his children, to endure betrayal, to rule a collapsing empire with grace when everything around him burned. And in those raw, private pages, he gave us something rare, real medicine. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This is not just a motivational quote, it's a principle rooted in Stoic philosophy, a timeless reminder that self-mastery begins within. Ask yourself, how much of your mind have you surrendered to comfort? Because here's the brutal truth. You can't build inner power while staying loyal to the version of you that only knows how to flinch. You've been sold a lie, that you're fine just as you are. That discipline is toxic. That ambition is outdated. That comfort is self-care. But all that noise, it's just a lullaby for your potential. Stoic philosophy doesn't whisper sweet affirmations. It rips away illusion and makes you face the enemy, the coward in your chest, who dreads pain, resents failure, and secretly prays that life won't demand too much. It is not death that a man should fear, Marcus wrote, but never beginning to live. Most men never do. They become spiritual zombies, functioning but hollow, addicted to comfort, paralyzed by distraction, starving for meaning, and yet every day they keep feeding that inner parasite with junk dopamine, empty entertainment, and silence when they should speak fire. But if you're still here reading something in, you still resists. A flicker, a hunger, a whisper that says, I want the kill shot. The Stoics weren't trying to reinvent themselves. They were trying to return to their natural state, strong, centered, whole. That's the core of Stoic philosophy, to strip away illusion until what remains is your true self, untouched by the chaos of the world. This isn't self-help, this is war, inner war. And killing the weak self. It's not a metaphor, it's a daily execution. You kill him every time you show up to the gym when you'd rather give up. You starve him when you delay gratification. You humiliate him when you choose integrity while others play games. You bury him piece by piece with every truth spoken, every hard thing done, every line you refuse to cross. But don't be naive, he will fight back. He'll plead, bargain. He'll guilt trip you with soft whispers. You've suffered enough. You deserve rest. Life's been unfair, and that's when you look him in the eye and pull the trigger. Don't waste time discussing what a good man should be. Be one. This isn't about hype or motivation. This is about identity. You don't try to act disciplined. You become the man who is. You don't chase confidence. You destroy the part of you that begs for approval. You don't wait for peace. You train for storms, because you won't find yourself. You will build yourself by burning everything you are not. And let's be honest, you are not special. That's your advantage. You're not broken in some profound, unique way. You don't need a 10-step program or a weekend retreat. You need honesty. You need discipline. Marcus Aurelius buried his own children and still led with strength. If you are distressed by anything external, he wrote, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. Pain is real. Suffering is a decision. Your pain doesn't make you special. It makes you human, and that is your strength. Because if your pain isn't unique, then neither is your transformation. And if others have rebuilt themselves, so can you, but not while you're still making peace with the part of you that wants to stay broken. Darkness isn't the enemy, it's the forge. People often misunderstand Stoic philosophy as cold or emotionless. It's not. It's the art of holding fire in your chest and not letting it consume you. Rage, use it for discipline. Fear, let it sharpen you. Sadness, let it deepen your compassion. Most men feel pain and fold. The Stoic feels pain and sharpens it like a blade. Marcus didn't escape the dark, he lived in it, and he used it to build something sacred. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. What most flee from you walk toward. That's what makes you dangerous. That's why the old you trembles. So here's a practice, a modern Stoic ritual. Each night before you sleep, write down every trait of the man you're killing. Coward, victim, liar, addict. Stare at each word. Let the disgust rise. Don't resist it. Lean into it. Then ask, what did I do today to kill him even a little? Did you face fear? Keep your word. Act with discipline when no one was watching. That's the ritual. No grand speech, just ruthless consistency. And if you failed today, promise yourself, tomorrow I bury him deeper. But here's the cost of growth. You will lose people, and you will gain yourself. You'll outgrow those who prefer your weakness. Your presence will make others uncomfortable, not because you judge them, but because your clarity confronts their decay. They'll laugh, mock, misunderstand. Let them. Marcus said, the opinion of 10,000 men is of no value if none of them know anything about the subject. You're not here to be liked. You're here to be unshakable, to walk through hell and not flinch, to bury the boy you once were and walk away from the grave dry-eyed. And let's stop pretending this is just another inspirational message. It's not. It's a warning. If you don't kill the weak version of yourself, he will kill you. He will kill your goals, kill your peace, kill your relationships. You'll become a man who looks strong but folds the moment life hits hard. And if you let him linger, you'll forget what strength ever felt like. But if you choose today, not tomorrow, to become ruthless with your standards, your actions, your thoughts, then you will rise. And you will become the man Marcus Aurelius knew was always inside you. Look well into thyself, he wrote. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. Don't just admire that line, embody it. Because the grave has no room for potential. Kill the man you are not, and become the one you were always meant to be.